Senior Living Moments tip of the month. The other day my niece asked me, "Aunt Andrea, how important is the food in a long-term care community?" I always tell my clients that before you sign on the dotted line to move into any senior living community, that you need to sample the food. Now, I'm not talking about sampling the food at one of their special events. I'm talking about actually going to the community, sitting down and having an everyday meal with the other residents, because then you not only can sample the food, but you could also talk to the other residents who will probably be very truthful with you about what the food is really like at these places. Remember, everything varies. It's just like a restaurant. Some days the food can be very good and some days it might be very bad. Now, I'm going to give you a typical example of what happened when I took one of my clients on a tour of a senior living community and we got into a discussion about food. We were actually touring assisted living communities for her father, and they were within 5 miles of one another. They both cost about the same, and their level of care was both very good in my opinion. However, I'm going to give you an example of what the difference in the menus happened to be for Sunday dinner. At Community A, they were serving country vegetable soup, macaroni and cheese, bread and butter, sliced apple rings, and the substitute was a bologna sandwich. At Community B, the menu included a choice of appetizer, meaning Manhattan clam chowder, vegetable rice soup, or V8 juice. The entree was quiche Lorraine crab cakes, or beef sukiyaki, with a baked potato, brown rice, sauteed mushrooms, or sliced carrots with mushrooms, and fresh baked cookies, tiramisu, or a sugar-free chocolate pudding for dessert. Now, if it were me, Andrea would want the food at Community B. However, when I showed both communities and the menus to my client, she said to me, "Andrea, my father would be absolutely intimidated by the food that they're serving at Community B, and he wants the bologna sandwich," which just goes to prove that what you may like and what I may like may not necessarily be what your senior loved one wants.